Hey, welcome into the arena. I want to talk to you today about what if your horse doesn't do it. Well, what's it? Well, it is really anything you ask your horse to do. Go, stop, turn, back up, whatever. If your horse doesn't do it, you give that horse the cue and the horse doesn't respond, do you have a plan B? If the horse still doesn't respond, do you have plan C and plan D, because you need them. If you don't, you're going to have a horse that's going to start ignoring you pretty quickly. By the way, this same concept works with kids and husbands, but that's another issue for another day. I'm not dealing with that, I'm only talking about horses today. Okay, so let's just say I'm going to ask Ruby here to walk. I've got about 5 or 6 things in my mind that I can do to ask her to walk. The simplest and the easiest is I'm just going to gently lean forward. She didn't walk. I'm going to add just a little bit of pressure with the calves of my legs, and she walked. Okay? If she had not, then I would have added more pressure with my legs and added the heels of my boots. If she still hadn't walked, I would have taken the tail end of my rein and tapped her on the behind. If she still didn't walk, I would start kissing. If she still didn't walk, I'd start doing this back over and under. So I would just keep adding pressure on her until she responded. So you need to know in your mind, what if my horse does not do it? Okay? Now let's say turning, for example. Ruby here's pretty well-trained horse, so she should do this pretty easily. If I'm going to ask my horse to turn, I'll turn toward you. The first thing I'm going to do is turn my head. So I'm going to turn my head, and she started turning. That's all I did was turn my head. That's the first level. And then I'm going to add a little bit of neck rein. Then I'm going to add a little bit of an outside leg. Okay? Then I'm going to add a little bit of spur if I need a little more. Then I'm going to add a little kiss. So you see, as I added pressure, she turned a little more. But I have all of that in my mind before I ask my horse to do something. So anything you're going to ask your horse to do, go, stop, turn, side pass, back up, doesn't matter what it is, you need to have levels of pressure in your mind. What if he doesn't do it? This is what I'm going to do. Okay, let's do one more. I'll just ask her to side pass to my left. So I'm going to get a little pressure on the reins. I'm going to turn my right toe out. So I've already signaled to her to move sideways and she's not doing it. I turned my toe out. Now I'm going to add a little pressure with my calf. She moved her hip. There, she kind of started moving. So I'm going to add a little more. I'm going to actually touch her with my spur and say, get over there. A little more. Okay, that's a little better. She kind of started understanding, started taking me seriously. Let's go back the other way. Okay? All right, I'm not satisfied with that. I'm going to put my spur on her and say, get over there. Pay attention. And she kind of tossed her head like, oh, that's so much work. I can't believe you're making me work this. Yeah, she'll be all right. Okay, so you get the concept? Always have plan B, plan C, plan D in the back of your mind. If you do that, and then go back and start again at the beginning, your horse will get better every time. So, like with asking my horse to turn, I'm going to always turn my head first. If they don't turn, then I'll add the rein, then I'll add my leg, and then I'll start over again. Start easy, turn my head, add the rein, add the leg. Always start at A, B, C, like that. Your horse will get better every time you do it.